get all the information.
Yes.
So to avoid that, what I have done, Mr. NSD, is that this is what I've done, phone or email, because that make it a connection with the person. And then once I connect with that person, then I can do a quick evaluation to see if I'm the right fit for them. Then we can sit down and talk about how money works in America and what can we do to support based on where they are and where they actually want to go. Because sometimes people doesn't even know where they want to go, and together we can come up with a rough draft of where they want to go, and then we can start fulfilling that and allow it to change as they expand. So that's how.
Would it be possible if you can share your number?
Absolutely. My phone number is area code 517-980-4114.
Yes.
I'll say it again, 517-980-4114. And when you either text me through WhatsApp or you call, please refer that you have heard through this platform, so I can give you the proper, the proper consideration.
Yes.
For us African.
And if I might add a few things on that. Number one, myself as immigrant, I will advise more immigrant to have professional who is also immigrant. Why? Because you have connection, can think about, because you can, if you go to a normal American who has no clue about Africa and we say, part of my budget, usually I send the money for the funeral of my primary school teacher, I contribute for the wedding. People don't contribute for the wedding. So really, why are you wasting the money? They do not know the value of that. But for you as immigrant to say, oh, so you have to budget on that one because you know why is it important. Because you have that culture. You can give a good advice because you have lived half the life maybe in Africa, half the life here. It is easier to have a very good advice for someone who is also immigrant. Even like I give myself, when I give advice for people about immigration, some majority of people is easier to understand me because I can speak something based on my context. I've been to the US embassy to the visa, but a lawyer can say this is the principle. The lawyer has never been to the visa interview or outside of America. So those are the few things people have to understand. Why should you hire or work with the immigrant who is a professional? Number one priority, then before you go to any other typical other American. And another thing, what I know, someone can have opportunity to be working with you on your team. Can you explain that opportunity for people who wants to do, anyone who wants to do this as part-time, to join in on your team, and how can they benefit, and how they can transition it from paycheck into owning their own business and getting commission and everything, how you are doing?
Man, that's really a great segue, actually. I really appreciate that you open up that to everyone that will be listening to this channel. So we don't take it very lightly. Like you said earlier, that we Africans tend to withhold information when it comes to immigration status and how much money we make. It's the same way we hold back information when we have opportunities that people can change their life. But at the same time, we also are very skeptical. Oh my goodness, how did she do that? It's only the one person, is only this. So we have no obligation interview that we do for everyone. No obligation interview. We also meet with you with complimentary review of your finance. So guess what? That put us on zero out of pocket from you to learn from us. Why do we do that? Because our platform is no family left behind. So why do we even focus on no family left behind? Because we already know our people. Because they are already in an area where they don't want to explore. They are worrying that something could happen, would have happened, and everything else. So we want them to be comfortable to say, so long as I'm not losing any money, let me go learn, right? So through our platform, we take an ordinary individual who is ambitious, have desire and dream to do something with their purpose in life, and we show them how they can get to do this. So through our quick 10-15-minute interview, we screen people to see if they are the right fit for our team. And if they are, we walk them through step by step and how can they be a licensed professional with zero experience. zero experience and be able to be compensated, very well by helping others. So those are our key focus. And our team, Upendo, we call it a team because we work together. Because when we have influx of people, we have to be able to have people to actually help them. That's why we have a team. So, and what we do is we believe in inspire, motivate, and implement. So if we can inspire people, right, and then we can be always changing in innovation and quickly implementing what we do, we'll be able to help people more. So when we have people coming on board, we want to screen them in a sense that we want to know what can they bring to our team. How can they inspire, innovate, or implement? So through that, they come with different experience. We actually just, train them to do this. So that's how we really do and open up to others. So if you qualify, absolutely, you can be as early as 6 months a financial independent person who can actually talk to people and be able to help them.
And usually I tell people, if you are looking for advice from anyone, that person needs to have two main requirements. Number one, the person knows the things he's talking about. Is expert. He knows that for you, you know what we are talking about. You are licensed in everything. You have experience both Africa and America. But the second part is to have that good intention of also helping one person to go somewhere. Because if you don't have a good intention, obviously you'll just give a bad advice. And that's why I see even we call Team Upendo. For those who do not know Swahili, can you tell the meaning of the Upendo and why you use Upendo plus the flag of Tanzania? Why?
So, Omar, thank you for that opportunity actually to explain why we call ourselves Upendo. Upendo is an equal translation of English to Swahili is love. So why did we expand on love? So based on what an opportunity we have, the platform we are using was created by people just like me and you.
Yes.
They sat together just like me and you talking today, and they came up with a plan that is changing millions of people's lives. So then they say, well, how can we make this reach so many people? They say, let's do with no family left behind. Talk to anybody regardless of the outcome. So when we were able to be helped, we looked on our values back in Tanzania, and we are known for hospitality, love, and all the accommodation we can give. We say, what if our goal is to just love everybody coming through our door? So if I meet with somebody, the first thing is to love them who they are and where they are, then help them through love. What it is that what we want our customer to feel is they were cared for, they were loved. Well, we want our business partner to feel that they are cared, they are loved. Through love, you can even infect so many powerful to every single person. So we say we're going to be bold, we're going to call ourselves that we love them, and we truly believe in it, so, and every time you come, we'll tell you, welcome to Upendo, so for people who are on our team and they're not Tanzanian, we'll tell them Upendo means love, and we explain to them exactly what it is, and we explain our mission of what it is we do. And to answer your question of why Tanzanian, oh my goodness, that's like a motivational for my husband and I, because we are all originally from Tanzania. We believe that the platform we are in can change national, every single nation in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Mexico, in what? So what we are saying to our team is, where are you from? What are you representing? What about your community first? So start home, then go outside.
Yes.
So start loving your people first. So we are very bold and say, hey, we are from Tanzania. We found a platform that can actually help our community. We want to put trillions of dollars for each family that we meet. But our focus is to start from home ourselves. And we continue to expand from there. So that's why we carry our flag. In our platform, when we came, there was no Tanzanian at senior broker level. We were the first Tanzanian, because once we saw that, we say, we are going to change our flag forever. So until today, we are carrying. So if you're listening and you're a foreigner from another country, you want to carry your flag, we can definitely show you how and support you, because the more community we reach in our own continent of Tanzania, the more people will actually see us, and not a third world country, but at the economy rich we are, you know? So we start from what they know and we take to where we know. So that's what it is. Thank you for that opportunity to explain.
One last question. You talked about your husband, and I know you have kids. But another problem we have, we usually, on the money management and other things, we tended to separate between the money for the father and mother versus the kids. And when the kids become parents or they become adult, they do not know they start doing mistakes. And I know for your situation, you have started from the very early to institute to put these ideas, and you share with them. They invest, but also more importantly, you talk about money, and you create a culture of not waiting for employment. Education is not for employment, but it's just for expanding the knowledge and growing to become business owners. How can you encourage also other parents to have that attitude? Just like that's what we see, like in Tanzania, for instance, Indians, it is easier to transform wealth from one Indian to another than if a black or Tanzanian father dies, everything's going to disappear most of the time, compared to other, especially Indians, where they continue because they share, they know the blueprint of how business is done and everything. How can everybody, even if we are here, we have to put our kids into this decision and to see money as normal things and the mistake we are going to do. Share with people on that, how, especially when you are family, you do that, and how we can be able to learn from you.
You know, I love this platform, but I love this platform more because you use people's real experiences, you know, to impact others. And story, they say, you know, story, sell, and fact, tell.
Yes.
So story, sell, and fact, tell. So if I come and say, the people from the people, that's all fact, right? But if I tell you my story, you can relate at one point. You know, funny that you ask, right? Our oldest son just turned 18, February 3rd, right? So we have raised our children not by buying toys. So this is going to sound very, very, very weird in American culture. So we are Tanzanian out of American culture. So they did get those toys that they wanted here and there, but they were not focused. So our Christmas tree never been full of toys. So it's always full of envelope, you know. So the kids get cash. So they get cash and then they manage their money. So they were little. So we didn't restrict them because they had to have a relationship with money, like I said before. Because if you don't have a relationship with money, all you see is your parent being too rich and you feel like they don't give it to you, then it's going to affect you. So then they manage their money. So at their level, they could order pizza. Others could save money. So for example, we have 3 children. Our oldest is 18, is the boy. Then we have a 12-year-old girl. Then we have a 10-year-old son. But my sons, we already know they're spenders. You give them money, before you turn around, they have nothing. And then we have our daughter. She saves. She put her money away all the time. You will see that she will accumulate all the way to like 200, 300. She will keep it. She won't buy. So we can tell where the relationship of money is growing with them and how different they are. Now it helps us to gear us in a direction that we should take them through. But we want them to also feel that spending is okay. Yes. Not a bad thing. But also they have to feel when they don't have it, they already spend it. They gotta have the feeling. Because you know, if you don't have the feeling, it's hard to teach. So, you know, and I'm gonna cut this really short here, is because imagine now